Hey, boys and girls, what we're going to do now. What is the sine of angle D? SOHCAHTOA. Ready, set, go. All right, let's see. Here we go. So first thing you have to do is you always have to label. So here is D. So angle D is what I'm looking at. So straight across, write this down. If you don't have it, is the opposite. Always draw that line to the opposite. Opposite the 90-degree angle, and the largest side is the hypotenuse. And then the side that's touching but not the opposite, not the hypotenuse, is the adjacent. The one touching the angle that's not the hypotenuse. Okay. So, SOHCAHTOA, always write that down. So I need to find the sine of D. So sine is the opposite over the hypotenuse. The opposite is 8. Sine of D is 8. And the hypotenuse is 17. 8 over 17 is what you got. So, B. There you go. Okay, this one. Review from yesterday. If you double the dimensions of the right cylinder below, what is the approximate surface area? Double the dimensions. That's a new little trick. See if you can do it. Go. All right, nice. So, you got 5, you got 20. So, if I'm going to double it, I'm going to times them by 2. So rather than 20, it's going to be 40. Rather than 5, the radius is going to be 10. There we go. So I double that first to start. Now I know the surface area is the 2 circles. So it's 2 times pi r squared, because the area of a circle is pi r squared, plus that rectangle in the middle, which is the circumference, times the height. There we go. So it's 2 times pi radius squared, not that radius. I need to double the radius, so I'm doing this radius, yeah. Plus 2 times pi times 10 times 40. There we go. Okay. So calculator it up. Let's do it. So I got 2 pi times 10 squared, or 100. I could have written 100, plus 2 pi times 10 times 40 is 3,000, about 3,141.6. Okay, which is the closest to that? I don't know. 3,100 and, ooh, there you go. D, that's closest to what I got. So it's not exact. It says approximate. So there we go. That's the closest answer. Boom, got it. Last one. Here you go. Ooh, triangle inequalities. So, what are all the possible values for x to the third side? Here we go. All right, let's do it. So, some situations you need to be aware of. First stipulation is 1, x is the biggest side. And so we know that if x is the biggest side, you add up the 2 smaller sides, which would be these 2, if this is the biggest, and it has to be bigger than the largest side. So 11 plus 14 is, 25. So x has to be, sorry, let me make sure you can see that. 25 is greater than x, so I'm going to reverse it. Ooh, see, Pac-Man's eating the 25. So x has to be less than 25. All right, second stipulation is that 14 is the greatest side, is the biggest side, whatever you want to say. So 11 can't be the biggest because there's already this one. So that would mean that these 2 would be the smaller ones. So x plus 11 has to be bigger than that side right there. Okay, so 2 smaller sides always have to be bigger than the third side. Remember, that's what makes triangle inequality work. So x has to be greater than 3. There we go. So greater than 3 and less than 25. So I'm just going to reverse this one. Whoop, see Pac-Man eating the x. See Pac-Man eating the x. Ooh, I'm just going to tack it on to this. So x is anything between 3 and 25. Like that. So if x is less than 25 and greater than 3. There we go. So the answer is B. Nice job, everybody.